I think the reason I was attracted to a research institution is the balance.
So I've always really envisioned myself working in academic medicine in a research institution. It allows us to do things like try new therapies in clinical trials and bring new novel treatments from the bench to the bedside.
The opportunity and the privilege to care for patients with cancer, and also the opportunity to conduct research and to better understand the science, to hopefully develop and understand better treatments.
Being able to get involved in research, and I feel I'm also part of the force that moved the field forward, and really we're looking for cure therapies, effective therapies for those patients. And I think that's another reason why I really want to get involved in clinical research.
Honestly, my calling was pretty clear from the beginning that that's what I wanted to do. And once I got into fellowship, what I really realized was that I wanted to change things. And so I became very interested in new drug development, and with that, where are new drugs needed the most? And that was GI cancers. Still probably true today, some 27 years later. But at the time, there was really only one medicine for all of GI cancers. And so that's really what I dedicated my career to, of finding new medicines for GI cancers. Impact was going to be the greatest.
Being in an academic center, also you get to work with trainees, and I love to teach or to be taught. I think I enjoy in this academic environment to sort of educate the trainees and continue to learn from the team of doctors working around me. In Research Institute or Academic Center, we also have a large group of clinicians in other specialties with similar interests on research. So I think I really enjoy the environment significantly.
So oncology is a field that is very quickly moving, and because cancer is such an aggressive disease, we're always trying to come up with newer and better treatments. And while I love patient care and love being able to be at the bedside, I'm equally as passionate about research and finding new opportunities, new drugs for our patients. And so an academic institution lends itself to that because it's the opportunity to see patients in clinic, but also to collaborate with investigators, to work with brilliant minds to advance the field. And so I feel that the scientific environment of an academic institution like Georgetown is a great fit for my career.
It also allows us to teach medical students, residents, house staff, fellows to become the next generation of doctors, oncologists, GI medical oncologists in this case. And I like the balance of being able to see some patients and also do research, and so I can fuse the two and really bring new treatments to those patients and discuss really the new changes in the field that is constantly evolving all the time to really update and bring the best care possible for our patients.
One of the, I think, interesting aspects of my job is being able to collaborate with basic scientists who may be are PhDs in a lab. So they are, for example, studying a new drug or studying a new metabolic pathway, and then we will collaborate to discuss the best way to potentially bring that idea into the clinic. So it's the translation, we call it from the bench to the bedside, of being able to hone in on their scientific expertise to design the right clinical trial that can then be administered to patients with pancreatic or advanced GI cancer.
So currently, I'm very excited about the 2 clinical trials we're running, and one is a clinical trial test a combination called olaparib plus pembrolizumab, combination therapy in patients with advanced bile duct cancer. And a second project is to testing combination of radioembolization plus combination immunotherapy in patients with high-risk hepatocellular carcinoma. And you can see both projects are involved in evaluating immunotherapy in hepatobiliary cancer.
One project I'm most excited about right now is a phase 1 trial combining FOLFIRINOX plus a drug called eraspace. This is a novel drug that is in development for pancreatic cancer, and we're privileged to have this trial open at Georgetown at this time, looking to determine the safety of the combination of FOLFIRINOX plus eraspace, and then hopefully with some success we'll design larger trials looking at efficacy to determine if this doesn't help, this does in fact help patients to live longer.
The place itself gives you the opportunity to grow, mentors around you, an environment that's supportive of that, and honestly an institution that values what you do, and a community as a Washington D.C. base that valued what we were doing there. And so staying in academia has always been for me the right answer. I needed not only the direct touch of patients on a day-to-day basis, but also the opportunity to transform their lives through research, through advocacy, through education. I love every July 1st when the new residents and new fellows show up in their shiny new coats, all ready to start what will be actually a fairly rigorous set of years ahead of them as they learn a new skill and a new trade, and they feel a bit lost. But it doesn't take long, a few months in, and they know their way around, and they're feeling at home too, and that transformation is wonderful to be a part of. And so it has a daily cycle, a weekly cycle, an annual cycle, and now I can say a decade after decade cycle of allowing one the freedom to grow, the freedom to explore, and really has given me the platform on which to grow everything we have done at Georgetown.